you fix a VA hospital that even the VA says is one of the worst in the nation? It's a question that brought the man in charge to town today. Good evening, I'm Richard Ransom.
And I'm Katina Rankin. The acting VA secretary and director, David Dunning. Well, they addressed the report and how they're getting things right for Memphis area veterans. Local 24's Brad Broders is live with tonight's top story. Brad.
Richard and Katina, the Inspector General report about the Memphis VA Medical Center offered 13 recommendations after an unannounced week-long review. Today, with his boss by his side, the Memphis VA director promised improvements. 13 months ago, David Dunning took over at the Memphis Veterans Affairs Medical Center. He continues to preach patience about the veteran care he oversees.
We're working all of these issues. It takes time to move an organization this big.
The hospital took another hit last week when a 75-page Inspector General report cited everything from poor patient satisfaction.
I don't want to be the 49%. That's not acceptable in my book.
To 16 patients with serious treatable conditions who died at the hospital in recent years.
Since we've started changing this culture, we've cut that mortality rate in half. We are now better than the VA average in mortality.
Director Dunning said under his watch, the hospital is more engaged with veterans and more willing to own up to and fix mistakes.
When we don't meet the mark, we learn the lesson, we institute the lesson, and we try to get better each and every time.
As he toured the hospital Wednesday, Acting Veterans Affairs Secretary Peter O'Rourke said management is moving in the right direction.
This medical center has a great leadership team. Been excited to see the ideas and some of the actions and the results from the director, encouraging more of that.
And last year, as Richard just mentioned, VA leaders ranked Memphis VA Medical Center 1 star out of 5 in the bottom 10% of VA hospitals nationwide. Today, Congress held a confirmation hearing for permanent Secretary of the VA, nominee Robert Wilkie. Reporting live in the studio, Brad Broders, Local 24 News.